Pollution happens in the air, on land, and in water. Pollution is really harmful. It occurs when gases, chemicals, smoke, liquids, and solid man-made objects that do not decompose aren't disposed of correctly and can become harmful to the environment, animals, and humans. Today, there are many ways which we can limit our production of pollution. We can ride a bike or walk to school, take our own plastic bags to the shops to reuse, or recycle used glass and plastic. In Victorian times, pollution was a real problem, and lots of people became sick and died because of it. There were no underground pipes in the early Victorian era, and so sewerage ran through the streets and ended up in streams and rivers like the River Thames in London. Ew! Between 1830 and 1860, thousands of people became sick and died from a disease called cholera, caused by water pollution. Air pollution was an enormous problem in Victorian times. Coal was used in Victorian homes, factories, in transport, and was the main material used to fuel the Industrial Revolution. Coal produces smoke and soot, which pollutes the air. Soot blackened clothing, it covered buildings, and hung like a dark, murky mist called smog in the air. Lots of people got sick and died from lung diseases because it was toxic to breathe in. Communities in valleys where the air was trapped and pollution could not lift were affected far worse than those who lived on higher ground. People often wore dark clothing to hide the dirt that clung to their clothes from the pollution in the air.